Learn English. Learn. Study. Educate. To educate. To educate in this Elliot web theory. Elliot web theory. Elliot web theory. Let's get started. Page 8 of 118. 118. Today started with page number 8 of 118. Lesson 2. Lesson 2. Details of the complete cycle. In his 1938 book, The Web Principle, and again in a series of articles published in 1999 by Financial World magazine, Ralph Nelson Elliot pointed out that the stock market unfolds according to a basic rhythm or pattern of 5 waves up to 3 waves down to form a complete cycle of 8 waves. The pattern of 5 waves up followed by 3 waves down is depicted in figure 122. Impulsive number phase. Impulsive number phase. Impulsive number denoted by number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impulsive. Corrective letter phase. Corrective denoted by letter A, B, C. A, B, C to continue from the 5, right? A, B, C. Here, figure 1, 2. Figure 1, 2. One complete cycle consisting of 8 waves then is made up of 2 distinct phases. The motive phase, also called a 5 motive phase, a 5 motive of 5, whose subwaves are denoted by numbers 5, 5, 5 subwave denoted by numbers, and the corrective phase also called a tree. Corrective, also called a tree. Tree. Oh, not that. Motive phase, also called a fight. Heat, impulse, corrective. The motive phase, also called a fight. Motive. Most subverbs are denoted by numbers, and the corrective phase, also called a tree. Most subverbs are denoted by letters. Tree by letter. Fight, tree. Fight, tree. Here, fight, tree. Fight, tree. Fight, tree. Fight, tree. The sequence A, B, Z corrects the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, figure 1, 2. Right? The sequence ABC, sequence ABC, A, B, C, correct. ABC correct the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 5 and 5, 3. 3 correct 5, 3 correct 5. A, B, C correct. ABC sequence correct 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sequence. Figure 2, 1, 2. At the terminus of the 8th verb cycle, shown in figure 1, 2 begin. Oh, I understand why they call 5, 3, 5, 3, right? It's 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, call 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, A, B, C. Here 5, here 3, ABC 3, 3, they correct. Terminus of 8 verb cycle, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 verb cycle show in figure 1, 2 begins a second similar cycle of 5 upward verbs followed by 3 downward. 5 upward, 5 upward, 5 upward, 3 downward, 5 upward, 3 downward, 5 upward, 3 downward. A third advance then develops. A third advance then develops, also consisting of 5 verbs up. This third advance begins second similar cycle. Begins second at the terminus of 8 web cycle shown in figure 1, 2 begins a second similar cycle. Here one cycle. So the second cycle should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. The second similar cycle of 5, upward waves followed by 3 downward waves, same 6 similar cycle. A third advanced and developed. Okay, understand this. Also consisting of 5 waves up. Also 5 waves up. This third advance compares a 5 wave movement of 1 degree larger than the webs of which it's composed. This third advance, right, here one cycle, one cycle, right, into 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5 wave movement. This third advance completes a 5 wave movement of 1 degree larger than the webs of which is composed. The result is shown in figure 1, 3 up to the peak level 5. Bracket 5 here, 5 one cycle. One cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Think understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B. Here the uptrend, right? So downtrend should be the 5 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first, then ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC. Here's a downtrend. Okay, good. Understand. The loop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Complete, then should be example. When we if we try to understand this theory, right, we can forecast or estimate the reversal area. So here reversal area. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 in bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a downtrend. So it's one cycle should probably as based on the theory here, 5 bracket 5 in bracket should be the downtrend. It's a reversal area, right? Reversal area. So we can point on the down or sell trading here. When we try to learn more deeper education, right? So we can know the theory, we can see the theory. Then, by the way, in the practical, we have to check again because the result of our trading is depends on depends on various factors, right? So, example, discipline, strategy, money management, risk management, for example, right? Like that. By the way, when we educate more about this theory, it's make us more clear in mind. Figure 1, 2. Okay. Here from Worldwide Web Investment Theory.org. Thank you so much. This for study education only. Next page. Page number 5. Page number 9. Page number 9. I will only reading out loud this page. At the peak of the fight and try to imagine imagine the previous figure, right? 1, 3 figure. Try to imagine this here. For five in bracket, it's a reverse area, right? It's a chain trend. I have to imagine during reading this page. At the peak of wave 5 in bracket, begins a down movement of correspondingly larger degree, composed once again of 3 waves. These 3 larger waves down correct the entire movement of 5 larger waves up, the result of another complete jet larger cycle as shown in figure 1.3. As a figure 1.3 illustrates, then each same direction component of a motive wave. I have to clarify my understanding about impulsive and motive. And each full cycle component, webs 1 part 2 or webs 3 part 4 of a cycle, is a smaller version of itself. It is crucial to understand an essential point. Figure 1.3 not only illustrates a larger version of figure 1.2, it also illustrates figure 1.2 itself in greater detail. In figure 1.2, each subwave 1, 3, and 5 is a motive wave. 1, 3, and 5 is a motive. I understand. We have to try to understand, to repeat it for me, because I'm not the memorized one. I'm not memorized one, so I have to try to take to understand repeatedly, so I can clarify my understanding. Example, 1, 3, 5 is a motive. By the way, it's impulsive at the same time. It's crucial, right? Larger version illustrate and greater than figure itself. Illustrate itself. Figure 1, 2 itself. In greater detail. In figure 1, 2, each subweb 1, 3, and 5 is a motive web. 1, 3, and 5 is a motive web. That will subdivide into a 5 web. Subdivide in a file, subdivide in a file, okay, in a file, call file because it's a 5 web, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each subweb 2 and 4 is a corrective web that will subdivide into an A, B, C webs. Each subweb 2 and 4, each 2 and 4. Imagine, I told myself. Imagine subweb 2 and 4 is corrective web. 1, 3, 5 is motive. So subweb 4, 2 and 4 is corrective that will subdivide into A, B, C. Web 1 bracket, 1 in bracket and 2 in bracket. Web 1, 2 in figure 1, 3. If examined under a microscope, would take the same form. It takes the same form of web 1, but one เนี่ยเป็นแบรกเก็ตอย่างเงี้ยไม่รู้เรียกอะไร All this figure illustrate the phenomenon of constant form within ever-changing degree. The market compound construction is such that two webs of a particular degree subdivide into 8 webs of the next lower degree, and those 8 webs subdivide in exactly the same manner into 34 webs of the next lower degree. The web principle then reflects the fact that webs of any degree in any series always subdivide and re-subdivide into webs of lesser degree and simultaneously are components of webs of higher degree. Thus, we can use figure 1-3 to illustrate 2 webs, 8 webs, or 34 webs, 34, depending upon the degree to which we are referring. The essential design. Now observe that within the corrective pattern illustrated at the web 2 in figure 1, 3 webs A in bracket and C in bracket, which point downward, are composed of 5 webs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Similarly, web B in bracket, which points upward, it's composed of 3 webs A, B, C, and B in bracket also have A, B, C. This construction discloses a crucial point that motive webs do not always point upward, and corrective webs do not also point downward. The mode of a web is determined not by its absolute direction, but primarily by its relative direction. Aside from four specific exceptions, which will be discussed later in this course, webs divide in motive mode. I think I'm clear in motive mode. 5 webs. When trending in the same direction as the web of one larger degree of which it is a part, and in corrective mode. Corrective mode, I'm clear. Motive mode and corrective mode, I'm clear. 3 webs or of variation. When trending in the opposite direction, webs A and C are motive. Trending in the same directions as web 2 bracket, web B bracket. I have to check with this form is called what called in English. Here I know bracket in bracket. Web B in bracket is corrective because it corrects web A. B imagine B corrective, correct web A, and is counter trend to web 2. In summary, the essential underlying tendency of the web principle is that action in the same direction as the one larger trend develops in 5 webs, while reaction against the one larger trend develops in 3 webs at all degrees of trend. Or degree of trend. Principal action in the same direction as the one larger trend develops in 5 web, while reaction against the one larger trend develops in 3 web at all degrees of trend. Note, for this course, all primary degree numbers and letters normally denoted by circles are shown with brackets. Next lesson, essential concept. Lesson 3 to be continued. Essential concepts. Today reading 2 pages, page number 8 and page number 9. Thank you so much for learning. Thank you so much for learning together. Have a happy day. Have a great day, all night, all the time. Thank you so much.